I'm really grateful to every one of you for joining me today in this meditation. This was a sudden advice from the divine, and I feel it's very needed, especially since the second day of January. We have just entered the year and we are really into the energies of the year. And as you know, I did some predictions as always, but this time I really toned down my predictions because last time when I was very honest with my predictions, some people were really upset. So I will talk about the little bit about the bad things first, because this year is a big karmic year, because by 2027, a lot of things and a lot of beings need to release from Earth. So it will be a little chaotic in the sense that there will be earthquakes, there will be floods. In India, US will be down with snow. Many of you are from US. Europe will also be very cold. So extremes of weather, extremes of climate is something that we have to accept. But as light workers, we have to understand that everything is for the best, whatever is happening. And one thing I've always seen and always understood, that people who are on the spiritual path are always divinely protected. So it may be snowing around you, there may be a tornado around you, there may be a hurricane in your area, but you will protect. So we don't need to be afraid, but we need to hold the space for the whole world when these things are happening. But only good thing that I felt this year was that I saw that the soldiers were really trying to leave, but it is not till summer. I felt that they're really upset with the war and they are trying to leave and the war is going to end. That is a thing I really want, but it is still yet to come. Till March, April, I think it will be a little bit tumultuous in the sense that a lot of emotional levels will come up for release in many of you. So if you're still not struggling with emotions, you will be struggling with emotions, because it will all surface and it will really become a tornado for you to release whatever needs to move out of your life. So this year really has the energies of expansion, and this year really has the energies of healing and new beginnings. And you really, really need to step into your life purpose. So anyone who is not stepping into their life purpose will feel a lot of resistance in their life in many areas. So if you're having issues in your life, just try to understand, are you using your gifts? Are you working with your gifts? Are you sharing your gifts? Or are you just sitting at home, being in a victim mode, or even not in a victim mode, being in a selfish mode, just being with yourself? Because your energies, your light needs to be shared, because this year is the year of sharing and serving. So I request every one of you here is a very powerful soul. In whatever way you can, please start the process of sharing your light, sharing your gifts, whatever the gifts are. It may be just simple counseling, or it may be light language, it may be a lot of healing work that you do, whatever it is. Please start the sharing of the work that you're supposed to do. And it will be a little heavy, because still what I feel, a lot of souls will be leaving Earth, so they may be related to you. They may be someone in your family. It may be a friend. So this will be a little traumatic, a little painful, but you have to release those souls, not hold on to them, because most of them are wanting to come down in a new body, and some are just not ready for the new vibrations. So you have to allow people to leave. Some of you are holding on to parents, holding on to friends, holding on to partners, even though they are suffering a lot. So I don't know who is holding on to whom, But this is the message for you. So you have to let go. Let go of whoever it is you are holding on to. A lot of you are resisting your growth. You know you are ready. You know you can do a lot for the world, but you are not doing. That is what the divine is saying. A lot of you are still not walking your path. You are growing. They are not saying that you are not growing. You are growing tremendously, but that growth needs to be shared. So you have not to resist your life path. You have to understand that it is time you showed people your wings. It is time you came out of the cocoon and told people that, yes, this is what I am. However weird it may seem to you. This is what I do. I work with crystals. I work with energy. I work with the Kundalini. Whatever it is that you do, you have to share it with the world. You have to be bold enough to share it, because unless we share it, we cannot hold the light. The light needs to grow. And how can the light grow? Unless and until you are ready to share your light with others so that more light workers are created. You may think that this person is not so ready, how much they will evolve in 1 year or 2 years. But what I have seen in the last 2 years, that it is almost like igniting the candle. Everyone is ready. You are just the stick to light up that candle. It is not that they are not ready. They are fully ready. They just need the fire. So if you have the gifts to open up that fire, if you have the gifts to open up their gifts, please use it. Because many of you here are just growing spiritually, personally, but not sharing it with the world. But the divine, they're all with me. They want to request you to share it. Serve the world whatever way you can. And yes, diseases will be around. A lot of new disease, both for the animal kingdom, the plant kingdom, and for the humans will be coming. I feel the energies of cancer will accelerate because it will be the fastest way to take out some souls from earth. So you have to accept and be in total surrender mode in the coming 2 years, 23, 24. Because whoever is in acceptance, whoever is in surrender will be taken care of. But the more you resist, the more pains will be there. Before I go into the meditation, Divine asked me to share it again, all these things, so I'm sharing it again. This year, any child in your family is connected to technology, support the child. Support the person, the partner who is a huge growth time for technology. A lot of research work, a lot of space travel I'm seeing. I don't know how we are going to travel into space, but I'm seeing a lot of space travel. So, and a lot of connection with the beings on the other side, which will be more open. People will be accepting that they talk to the other side. Till now, it was something that we hid in fear that people will misbehave with us or whatever. But now we will be openly saying that I talk to the Arcturians, I talk to the Andromedans, or the Antaras came down to me, whatever it is. You will be talking about it. You will be sharing your experiences, because they are really walking on the earth now. Many of them are on earth now, and they're really trying to shift the energies. They have come down for a little time. Many of them are walk-ins, and they've come down just to help Earth shift to this new age. And as it is, we are doing a lot of work because most of us are healing Mother Gaia. We are healing the galaxies. We are healing the star systems. And as we are doing it, it is really affecting the ascension, because only Earth alone cannot ascend. Earth needs to ascend with many planets. And so there's a grid of planets that I have to activate often, who are all in this ascension process. So all of you are doing this meditation for Gaia. I request you to send the ascension energies to all these planets who are ascending. Even if you cannot understand what the planets are, just your intention is enough. So we have to, they are in this ascension grid made by the Creator, all these planets, and they're all struggling. Yes, Sapna, many masters are here. They are all struggling with the dark forces inside them. Every planet has this issue. So the more energies you send, the more stronger they get, and it is easier for them to ascend. So I request every one of you, not only for Mother Gaia, but for the whole universe, whichever planet is in the ascension process, please support them with your energies. And what I feel that a lot more people will now realize how Atlantis got destroyed. And this realization will somehow start the process. Now, it will not be completed in this year, but somehow in the mental level, emotional level of the masses, this atomic ban will be starting. That we don't need the atomic energy. We don't need the nuclear energy anymore. It is going to destroy us finally. So this will start, though people will not be able to speak up that much because the governments are still there. But as I did a meditation a few days before, I was asked to just open up the brains of the politicians and put light into that. So if you can do that, please do it. Ask them, all of them, to move towards authenticity, to move towards light. The more we do it, especially US, Middle East, they need it. India, so much corruption. So we really need to do it. And there will be a lot of food crisis. I don't know why, but I see grains getting destroyed through the floods, through the locusts. So there may be a food crisis, especially South America, Brazil, some areas come to me. I'm not so clear. I'm not such a clairvoyant as many. So whatever areas will be having this issue, we need to hold the space for them. But we cannot ask for the floods not to happen because it is needed to clear the energies, to clear the karmas. Even for Tibet, I was asked to do the healing, but what I understood was the people who suffered in Egypt after the Dalai Lama was taken by the Chinese was because they were also some people who had reborn, who had really not supported others in their religion in other lifetimes. So everything is a karmic payback. Everything is a life lesson. So we cannot go into pain. Why is this happening? Why is this suffering so much? We have to just support the energies. We have to just support whatever is happening on earth. And this is a very good year to connect to your inner soul, to your inner power, to your inner wisdom. And a lot of you will be bringing back your old wisdom from other lifetimes. So whenever you connect to your past lifetimes, just ask for the soul essence, the soul wisdom, the soul knowledge to come back and integrate into you, because you need to use it now. So you may say that it is not done, but no, the divine has given the permission that a lot of your soul gifts from other lifetimes can now be brought back and integrated into the current you so that you can serve more easily. So there will be protests, there will be revolts, there will be unrest, there will be pain, there will be suffering, but this year will also see the blossoming, the real step into the golden age energy, because we finally in 2022 let go of that old energy and we're really starting with the new energy, and it will magnify in the coming 10 years. And I don't think it will be till 2032. I think by 2027, 28, we will be quite a lot into the golden age. A lot of us, at least those of us light workers, will be living that life only. So that is why I invited you all to come and join me together, because always a group meditation is very powerful, setting the intentions for the new year. And as this year is already downloading a lot of plasma energies, a lot of gamma rays, a lot of photonic energies, it is really expanding our chakras, especially the heart chakra, the crown chakra, the higher heart, so that the oneness energies are more into this world. And I don't know what to make of it, but I'm seeing a new crystal coming up, new crystal caves coming up. People are going to discover them. Maybe they have been always been there, but we have not found them. And they are going to assist. Maybe these are the crystals of Atlantis and Lemuria that were buried, and we were supposed to find it now. So a lot of discoveries of crystals will be happening, which will really support us. So it's a very, very powerful year, as I feel it, even astrologically, as most of my friends who know astrology know, that this is a very powerful year astrologically. So we are being supported in every way for this new year. So we start this meditation for setting the intentions. And as always, the divine have invited you to a temple in the 33rd dimensions. So I request every one of you to recollect your energies back from wherever it is scattered, breathing in and out, bringing your energies back to yourself, wherever it has been, in any situation, in any person, wherever you have given it away to. Please bring that energy back to yourself so that you are fully embodied in yourself. And as I invoke the divine, I request you to take long, slow, deep breaths, relaxing your body, relaxing your mind, relaxing your full body system from all the stress, all the strain, and finally settling down into your inner heart and connecting to the creator of all creators. So we invoke the divine creator of all creators and we reconnect to his temple, his golden temple of source. We build a pillar of light from there, connecting to the creator of all creators, the source energy. Now we invite our Father God, our Mother God, the light source from which we have come, our monad, our soul group, our teams of light, all the divine beings of the highest realms, which are beyond the universes. Some realms are there beyond the universes. We invite them all to come and support us now. We invite the angelic kingdoms, unicorns, the dragon collectives, the celestial whales, dolphins, mermaids, every supporting energy of creation, the energy vortexes, the celestial temples. We invite all the mighty galactic masters, star masters, the galactic councils, the star councils, all the holy councils, especially the councils of the elders, the councils of karma, the councils of the Akashic records, the councils of ascension, our individual galactic councils, the Earth Council. We invite the masters of Amanti, the masters of the inner realms of the earth, the masters of Shambhala, all the ascended masters, all the living masters, masters of the Galactic Federation want to come in, masters of intergalactic councils, all the star systems who are supporting us come in. The 12 central suns support us with their energies. All the mighty planets, the sun and the moons, they all support us. And we have built a massive grid with us at the center, connected to the 12 central suns, all the mighty planets, all the divine galaxies who are supporting us with their energies. We are connected to the crystalline core of the 22 galaxies. And we are connected above to the creator of all creators, connected below to the crystalline core of Mother Earth, and then to the center of the 22 galaxies as a huge energetic vortex which has been created with our energies and the energies of every divine being who is supporting us. And now they invite you to take a journey up into a higher dimensions. Dimensions are all within us. We have just to access those dimensions. So in order to make the journey easy, they send you a golden cloud and they ask you to energetically climb up on this golden cloud and let this golden cloud take you to this temple on the 33rd dimension. They told me this is the temple of rejuvenation. It is where we need to go before we clear ourselves of the past and set our intentions for the new. So we move through the dimensions from the 5th through the 6th, 7th. The unicorns, the angels all support us. They shower us with a lot of their energies as we move up 9 dimensions, 12 dimensions. A lot of galactic beings are there in the 12th dimension. A lot of very high masters. They come and bless you. We move up higher, higher to the 18 dimensions where Mother Golden Tara with her 20 different paths come down and bless you. Bless you with her power, bless you with her knowledge. And all the different beings of these realms also come and bless you. We move higher and higher through the dimensions, through the timelines, and we reach the 20th dimension, which is a very high energy vortex, connecting the lower realms of the earth to the higher realms of the earth. Somehow this is helping earth very much to evolve the 28th dimension. We thank this dimension and we move higher, higher, 32nd dimension till we reach the 33rd dimension and reach the temple of rejuvenation. It is a very beautiful temple with golden borders, white crystals, and a lot of combination crystals. It may seem different to you. It is fine, because as per our own consciousness, we see the deeper levels of the temple. So let us come inside the temple, all the angelic beings, the masters of this temple, the gods and goddesses of this temple, invite us to walk in. This is a huge space inside the temple. There are huge orbs of crystals all around. Almost as if there are multiple crystal balls, huge crystal balls. One huge multi-dimensional crystal of multi-faceted colors is in the middle. And from the left to the right, there are different crystal. The kind of crystal balls that psychics used to gaze into, that kind of balls, but huge. There's a lot of downloads already inside the temple, which is flowing through you. So receive with ease and grace whatever is coming to you. So the divine now asks you to step to the first crystal ball at the left side of the temple. Until we reach the middle of the temple and the big crystal ball, we will be releasing whatever we need to release from the past. So as we step in front of this first crystal, just look into the crystal and see what it is showing you. What is it that you need to release? It may be some old belief systems, old programmings that you're still carrying through the ancestral lines. All old ancestral programmings, it is time to release them. So as you gaze into this crystal, give the intention that all programmings, all belief system, all ancestral line programmings, I give to this crystal. It is emptying me of all these programmings, these belief systems, these ancestral patterns, these habits that I'm carrying through timelines, through past lives, because all our past life ancestors are also affecting us in the current now. So we request all our ancestors to come and support us as we release this old ancestral belief systems, programmings, timelines. Release it to the light. Send it to the crystal where it will be transmuted into love and light. Patterns of thought processes, patterns of living your life, patterns of relationships, patterns of diseases, patterns of how you bring up your children, patterns of what kind of a work you can do in your life. Each is an ancestral pattern, a belief system, which is somehow restricting you from being your highest level. So let us give it back to them from wherever we took it. Whoever programmed us in whichever lifetime, whichever ancestor gave it to us, we now give it back to them with love and grace and ask them to release it into the crystal. As this we do, the whole ancestral lines of all our lifetimes are releasing these patterns, these belief systems, these thought processes, these habits, these programmings. Allow it to be released, released, released. A lot of old grudges are coming up for many of you. Grudges carried through the ancestral lines. Maybe it was towards different races. Maybe it was towards people who are affluent, people who are sick, lepers, skin diseases. A lot of biases are there in your system. It may seem very silly now, but past lives had many things. People of different religion biases. Release it all inside this crystal. See the crystal sucking out the energies from you and dissolving it into the light. All your guides, your higher self, your monad is holding the space for you. Let the energies work on you. Let go of all patterns, emotional, mental, physical, reproductive, sexual. A lot of old patterns are there in many of you. Please let go of them. Just give the intention to release disease patterns. Patterns of pain carried down through generations. Patterns of victimhood. Patterns of judgment, ego. See it flowing out of your body into the crystal. We cannot go into the golden age with these patterns. And by releasing it, you're doing service to your whole lineage, to your ancestors, to your descendants. So empty yourself of every pattern that you can feel is in your system. I give you a minute to just release. Breathe in and out, releasing all toxicity, releasing all pain. Now let us move to the second crystal. As we peer into it, many of you can see a lot of emotional trauma coming to the surface. A lot of emotional pain and trauma, which you did not even think was in your system anymore. You had thought that you had released it. You had thought that it was gone, but it's still in your psyche. The emotional trauma, the emotional hurts, the pain, the suppression of those emotions. Just allow yourself to release those. Taking long, slow, deep breaths, allow those energies to move out of your system. Empty your heart of all this toxicity. Grudges, resentment, pain, fear. Energies of fear are very strong in some of you. Fear of the future, fear of your health. Just surrender it and allow the crystal to resolve them. Every trauma, every pain you ever felt, just pour it into the crystal. All pain from all dimensions of time and space, which are still in your system, in your cellular memories, just pour them also into this crystal. Emptying yourself, all trauma, all pain, all negative emotions, all frustration, all depression, all hurt, all anger, all fear, all negativity, all rejection, all abandonment, all neglect, all toxic emotions that you ever suffered from, felt in your life. Just pour it into this crystal. Allow it to be dissolved and released. Dissolved and released. As you're releasing, the divine healing energy in the form of golden rainbow energies are flooding your being to support you to heal and release. We now move to the third crystal. And the minute you look into that crystal, you can see your brain just showing you the mental patterns that you are having in your system, your mindsets, your thought processes, the way they work. the loops that you have created of negativity, of victimhood, of trauma, of fear in your mind, mental body. For some of you, it is like a never-ending loop. Ask for the divine energies to flood your brain, your nervous system, your mental body, and take out all these toxic patterns. All the grooves in your brain which is not serving you, ask it to be released. All the toxic patterns of overthinking, negative thinking, release it into this crystal. Some of you are too distracted, always procrastinating. Divine is asking you to release those patterns also. Procrastination, avoiding your duties, avoiding what you need to do, knowing that it is time to do this, but you're avoiding it out of fear, out of laziness, out of lack of self-belief. They ask you to release those patterns into the light. Allow your brain to be rewired by the divine, releasing these grooves and making new grooves of positivity, of dedication, of faith. Let them work on your brain, especially the left brain, which is flooded with negativity. And to open up your right brain, which is unused in many of you. Aligning the energies of both the brains. Allow the frequencies coming from the crystal to work on your brain. Many galactic surgeons are there working on you. Breathing in and out, releasing the toxicity. We now move to the next crystal. That crystal is showing you all of your gifts which you have blocked out of low self-esteem, out of lack of self-belief, self-trust, self-respect, fear of the world. A lot of your gifts are not open because of this. They ask you to release those low self-esteem, low self-confidence, fear of the public, fear of success, fear of fame. Many of you are carrying these fears inside you through lifetimes because of the prosecutions. Release the fear, release the fear, release the fear. Fear of success, fear of abundance. Fear of being called a clairvoyant. Fear of being called a psychic. Fear of being called a light worker. Fear of being called a spiritual master. Release those fears. Release those fears. Release those fears. A lot of pain is in many of your heart centers. It is okay. You're releasing the fears. Allow your soul gifts to activate in you as you release. Accept yourself totally and unconditionally and release all that is stopping you from being your highest version. There are 3 more crystal balls, and we walk in front of each of them. These bowls will work on specific things that each one of you need to work on. Things you may not even understand that you need to release. So stand in front of each bowl and let it work on you. Each crystal ball, each energy, let it work on you. For some, it is releasing past lives, toxic, traumatic past lives. For some of you, it is releasing implants, imprints, entities, attachments. For some of you, it is releasing black magic, psychic hooks, spells, voodoo magic. So some of you, so for someone I even see their soul, part of the soul buried in a voodoo doll. Just ask for that part of you to come back to you and integrate into you as that black magic, that voodoo magic is released. Allow the energies to flow through you, cleansing you, purifying you, releasing from you. Now we have reached the center of the temple, and we are in front of that huge crystal. And as we stand here, we are more aligned, more perfect, more healed, more strong than before. We have let go of all toxicity of the past, and we're ready to step into a new future. The divine asks you, first of all, to set intentions for the whole universe. The universe you belong to. So this year we set the intention. Whatever you may feel, you add in, please, on your own. If I may forget to say something, please add. They're asking you to give the intention of peace and love for the universe. That every being is in divine peace, divine love, divine harmony with each other, helping each other grow, not destroying each other with negativity, with Star Wars, with laser wars, with attacks. Peace, love, harmony, is the intention for the universe. Each being supports the other to grow with their gifts, with their talents. Now we set the same intentions for Mother Gaia, that every being on planet Earth, be it an insect, be it a water animal, be it an animal, a plant, a part of nature, mountain, sea, they all live in divine harmony, divine peace, divine balance. Let there not be any cruelty among themselves. Even the animals, let them not harm each other, fight with each other, kill each other, torture each other. Let the energy of love permeate each being on earth. Let there be sharing and caring where there is lack of food. May even the animals and birds share within themselves. Let there not be fights. Let there not be robberies, dacoities, snatching. Let those who have meant much share it with those who don't. We put all the politicians of planet Earth inside this crystal. All the power magnets of the world inside this crystal. Of all the people who hold the power in any form, be they religious leaders, be they technocrats, anyone who holds an influential position on planet Earth, we invite all the souls to come inside this crystal. And we ask the Creator to align His energy. We ask the Council of Love to align their energies. We ask the Council of Ascension to align their energies. All the divine beings, their guides, our guides, to align their energies with this crystal of these people. May each one of them set aside their personal goals, their personal needs, their personal ambitions, their personal greed, their personal cruelty, their personal hoarding, and ask. And we ask each of the souls to open up their hearts to serve many. All those who they can serve, let them serve in the coming year. Making new reforms, making new bills, whatever way they can spread love, light, and abundance to all. We seek the divine guidance to flow to them so that their thought process, their belief systems, their mentality is influenced. We cannot interfere. If we ask the divine to guide them as they all stand inside this crystal, because their presence makes a difference. And let the difference that they create be for the good of all, for the welfare of all, for the abundance of all, for the peace of all. We put the energies of war on earth inside this crystal. We put the energies of devastation like hunger in Ethiopia inside this crystal. And we ask for all this to be healed also. Every trauma, every pain on planet Earth we put inside this crystal to be blessed, rejuvenated, rehealed, asking forgiveness if you are interfering with any karmic laws. We ask you to do it as per the karmic laws. But we ask you to open up their hearts wider and fill them with so much love that whatever the decision they take, they do it from the perspective of love, not from fear, not from control, not from ego. Everyone who can be an influence to others, we ask their hearts to be filled with the divine love, with the energies of oneness, the energies of authenticity, with the energies of purity, with the energies of sharing, caring, peace, love, harmony. We hand their energies to the divine, not interfering, but just praying that they support planet Earth to move to the golden age. And every being who is not supporting planet Earth in any way, we hand them also over to the divine inside this crystal. We ask the divine to take care of these energies so that we can help planet Earth shift faster to ascension. We thank the creator of all creators, every supporting energies for allowing us to put all these people, all these energies into this crystal for rejuvenation. We thank the temple and the energies. And now we move to the next crystal ball. And inside this ball, we see the energies of pure love, pure oneness. And it is transmuting all our negativities, all our selfishness, all our mean-mindedness, all our lower energies, and filling us with this pure love and this pure oneness energy. Receive it. Breathe in and out and receive. Let these energies expand in you through the year, growing better and better, higher and higher, deeper and deeper inside you. Now we move to the next ball, which is asking you to let go of self-criticism, self-judgment, self-diminution, self-anger, and to fill yourself with self-respect, self-love, self-honor, self-acceptance. Allow this transmutation process to take place, breathing in and out. We now move to the third ball. This ball is showing us the energies of healing, the capacity to heal that we all have. And they're activating your healing chakras so that you can heal yourself and the world. To receive with ease and grace the activation for the healing chakras. The healing energies the healing mudras, the healing symbols, the healing light codes will flow through you with more power, with more perfection from now on. Receive these energies, integrate them into your being. We move to the next ball, and it holds the energies of power. The power that we have denied ourselves from eons and eons, especially when we were feminine, when we were in feminine bodies. We have denied ourselves the power. We have given our power away to institutions, to ancestors, to family lines, to the dark forces, to the spirit man, to the tantrics, to the astrologers, to the psychics. We have given and given away our power, not understanding that we are powerful by ourselves. And we need to trust and believe in ourselves. So this crystal is allowing you, helping you to bring back your power from all timelines wherever you have given it away, be it in a war, be it in a family dispute, wherever you have given your power away. Ask this crystal to help you bring your power back to you, back to you, back to you, from across all timelines, all dimensions of time and space. Any part of you which was hijacked, stolen, kidnapped by the grace of the divine now comes back to you, healed, rinsed, cleansed with the creator light, filled with the divine creator energies, restored to its original blueprint, to be integrated back into you, back into you, back into you. Call back all your soul fragments which are ready to come back to you, filled with the Creator's light, without the trauma, without the pain which made it leave you, without the negativities, with the soul essence, with the soul power, with the soul gifts to be integrated back into you, back into you, back into you. And as you integrated it, you integrate your power, your strength, your sovereignty, your I am presence. Now we move to the last crystal. And the crystal hands you a pen made of crystal and asks you to write your intentions for 2023 on this crystal ball. They will be energized with the power of the crystals, with the power of the divine. So whatever you wish to create for yourself in this beautiful coming year, new year, which is a year of manifestation, which is a year of prosperity, which is a year of expansion, just write it down inside this temple. I give you 2 minutes to do that for yourself. in the energies of the crystal and the temple, it magnifies. So write whatever you need to write. It may be as silly as I need to love myself more. It may seem silly, but it is very powerful intention. I will love myself more. I'll honor myself more. I'll respect myself more. I will use my gifts more. I will believe in my gifts more. I trust myself more. I invite more abundance into my life. I invite more soul friends into my life. Friends who will be full of life, full of joy, who will be at my level, at my vibration. I invite more connections into my life. I invite more prosperity into my life. Whatever you wish, please write it down. I ask for more peaceful, powerful relationships without toxicity. I ask for more wisdom, more knowledge, more power, more spiritual growth. I ask for more power in my meditation so that I can really go deep within me and understand the mysteries of the universes. I ask for more abundance financially in my life because the material world is also needed in order to serve others also. Whatever is your wish, please write it down. Our intentions are entering the crystal and aligning with the divine. And as the energies are aligning with the divine, it is giving more power, more strength, more joy, and more success to our intentions. Let the energies of the temple, the energies of your guides, the energies of the universe, the energies of all divine celestial beings to bless you so that you can fulfill your mission, fulfill your dream, fulfill your goal in the coming year for yourself, for your family, for your country, for your nation, for your earth, for your universe. Whatever your intentions are, may they be fulfilled. So be it, so be it, so be it. It is done, it is done, it is done. We stand in sovereignty, we stand in power, we stand in love, we stand in joy in this temple, reclaiming our original self, reclaiming our I am presence, reclaiming our strength, our power, our sovereignty as the divine being that we are. And in the coming now, we pledge to ourselves to serve more, to share more, to guide more, so that the earth can move faster into the golden age. receiving the divine blessings, receiving the divine downloads with deep love, deep respect, and deep gratitude, and integrating them into your body, integrating them into your grid system, integrating them into your auric field, integrating them into your cellular levels, integrating them into the crystalline core of your heart, and into the crystalline core of Mother Earth, and into the galactic crystalline core, so that your multidimensional self also receives and integrates, receives and integrates, receives and integrates. It is time, dear ones, to come down from the temple. So let us move back slowly, thanking the temple, thanking our guides, thanking all divine forces, thanking the souls of everyone who supported us in this meditation, this group, the whole of Mother Aya, the whole of Mother Gaia, whole of the universe, the whole cosmos, every supporting energy. We invite them and we thank them with deep love, deep gratitude, deep reverence. And we slowly walk onto the golden cloud, and slowly it comes down through the dimensions. And as we come down, we integrate deeper and deeper, deeper and deeper, deeper and deeper into our beings. All the energies that we have received, all the downloads that we have received, all the intentions that we have set, we etch it into deep levels inside our being. Slowly and softly, we finally come down to a room, come down to where we were sitting. And once again, we integrate all the divine gifts that we have received, all the soul memories that we have received back, all the soul essence that we have received back, all the divine blessings that we have received, we integrated, we integrated, we integrated. And in deep reverence, deep love, and deep gratitude to all of you for supporting each other in this meditation, supporting Mother Gaia, supporting the whole of universe. I thank you, thank you, thank you, dear ones. Thank you for being with me in this meditation. Deep love and gratitude. Thank you, everyone.